give you some tips on if you had a certain problem or something's not loading, then I'll give you some tips or something on how to get it working alright, so don't worry about it. But here's the actual installer, and click continue. Notice there's no disk here. You have to go to disk. You need to go into disk utility up here. So just go up here, click on utilities. Like I said, it's really slow, and click on disk utility. Okay, click on the 6 GB VMware Virtual Machine hard disk right here, the 6 GB one that we made, and click on partition. Click right here and click on one partition. Name it, I guess just Macintosh. That'll be fine. And when you do that, over here, the format, I believe the journal is fine right here. The size, that's fine. And click on partition. Up here. Partitioning the disk will destroy all the information. Yeah, that's fine. Click on partition. And it'll do its thing real quick. It's supposed to. Shouldn't take long, I don't think. There's your progress down here. I'm going to pause this video and just let this do its thing. It should not come up with any errors. So it's done with that. So let's go back to the installation. So go to File, or no, Utility, and click on Quit Disk Utility to get out of this. Hopefully. Utility and Quit Disk Utility. Sorry, it was just messing up right there and there. Okay, now the hard drive appears in the installation. So of course, click on that hard drive. Gotta find my cursor. Where's it at? Okay. Click on the hard drive and click on continue. Over here, we're gonna go with Intel, not AMD with this. I think you have to go with Intel. So the printer drivers, I'm sure you're not even gonna get to print with this, so I would go ahead and uncheck this. Oops. Fonts, forget that. Language translations, I don't even think you're gonna be able to get on the internet. I haven't. X11, I installed that. Intel Kext, yeah, I would go with this. Install that. And support from most common hardware. If you have any of this hardware over here, you need to install it. Like if you have Intel Graphics Media Accelerator 900 graphics card, you'd better click that to install it, because obviously you need it. If you have a laptop, this will, I guess this is for power management, like your battery life. And so I don't think I have any of this hardware over here. Or yeah, this is a patch you need if it to fix crashing. So yeah, I think that's all I need to install. AMD, we'll forget that. Like I said, Titan, I would go with the ATI, because I do have an ATI card that is very similar to that, so I'll go ahead and install that. So basically you have all the stuff you need, like all the patches and kexts, and click on install. It will then check your installation DVD. I skipped that. That's fine. I know it's not broken or has any flaws or anything like that, so I just skipped it. There you have it. it will then begin to install. And I'm not going to go through the whole installation process. All I'm here to do is to help you get it to install. Any other problems, I just check out a website called osx86project.org. I believe that's the name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go there, and they have a whole entire wiki that's dedicated to installing Mac OS X on VMware or natively on your computer. So I checked that out if you have any problems. If you had any problems getting to the installation, I will have a part at the end of the video, like I said, that will kind of like FAQs, just with problems and things you can do that might fix them. So it will then install, and I do know the installation takes about an hour, a little over an hour, so that's why I'm not going to wait for this. After it'll install, it'll reboot, and then it should reboot into Mac OS X, and then you'll be there with the welcome screen and all that. So, and like I said, it'll be really slow, of course, so don't expect to do anything like video editing or anything like that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. There are probably a few mistakes here and there, but please comment and rate it, and please remember to subscribe. And if you have any technology related questions or anything like that, just message me on YouTube. I will be happy to answer them, because I do need a new video. I need something to do in a video. So feel free to message me a question, and I'll be happy to answer it. Thanks. See y'all next time. Bye.